Hello my lovely people. Today is a day that I'm going to get my driver's license. So I'm going to take you along with me as much as I can so you guys get to see what that process is like. So just to begin, I have been like reading the driver's license manual. So it's this book, the North Carolina Driver's Handbook, and I also have been taking some practice tests on some apps that I found. It's so cool that they have apps for the DMV questions, like super cool. So I'm gonna try to get to do the physical test, the written test, as well as the road test. But we're gonna see. I'm excited. But here's the thing, I actually don't have an appointment today. My appointment is in another 2 or so weeks. So really we're going by chance right now, hoping that we can do a walk-in and actually get through today. So I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but I'm really hoping that it is. I'm really hoping that they let me through. What do you guys think? You think I can walk in and actually get the test done today? We're gonna try and see. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm getting ready to go to the DMV and I'm actually gonna drive there so I can, get comfortable in the car and around the steering wheel. And as you know, I'm driving on the right side of the road, which in Jamaica we drive on the left. So that has, I've gotten used to that now. So I have a driver's license, but it's a Jamaican driver's license, and I have that now for about 11 years or so. So I did my test like so long ago. And then it's also different. So it's like going all over from scratch again with like everything else. So it's pretty interesting. So I have to remember to do everything again, like basics.
So I'm the driving instructor today, and I'll be instructing the driving.
Yes.
So pay attention on the road.
I'm paying attention. So I have to remember when I get there, like look in the mirror, fix the head, what do you call it? The side mirrors. I call them mirrors.
Rear view?
Rear view. Fix the rear view mirror, fix the side mirrors, put on the seat belt, turn on the engine, all those good stuff.
You have to remember to turn on the engine. Tell me if you have to remember to turn on the engine.
I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? After driving for years, you drive with one hand, no hand, one hand. But now I have to make sure for the driving thing, 2 hands, both hands on the steering. Okay? How have a turn? Left. Ladies have a turn left.
You put it in a GPS and still don't know where to turn. Sticky.
Other thing to get used to, you can turn right at the red light. So usually when the light is red, but for me, when light is red, you stop. But here in North Carolina,
So in America.
Is it everywhere in America?
Yep.
Wow. So here in America, you can turn right at the red light as long as there's not a stop that explicitly tells you that you can't make this right. So like I'd be at the red light and I stop and people behind me looking at me like, why are you stopping? I mean, it's red. That's why I stopped. But that's new.
What the hell am I doing here?
So there's a lot of little things to learn. Like even in my reading about, how they use chains on the wheel, on the tire when it snows. I'm like, what? And like, some other little nuances, things that are a little different. A lot of it is similar, but there's a bit of it that's different. So it's been an interesting read. And now I feel even more confident being on the road after having read the book.
I'm gonna let her focus on the road now, because she almost ran the back of this truck 10 times.
Don't say that. That's
and
not true.
we can't afford that to happen. So we'll let you know
You're so
when we
horrible.
get to the DMV.
So we just got to the DMV and I'm about to go inside, but I don't think I can take the camera inside, so I'm gonna do what I have to do and then come back out and let you guys know if we actually get through today. And there's a bunch of documents that I had to carry, but I'll talk to you about that a little later. So guys, I just finished and it's like 4 hours later. Remember I told you I didn't have an appointment, so it was just a walk-in. And people with appointments got to go first. But the thing is, when you get there, they tell you to scan this barcode that's on the door and then you'll get a number that you know, one of those numbers that they call, you sit and wait for them to call. So I got this number and I was waiting for like 2.5 hours waiting for this number to be called so that I can go to the desk to be seen. And after 2.5 hours, I'm like, I don't hear this number at all. So I went up to the desk and alerted the lady at the desk that, you know, I have this number and it's not being called. And she was like, that number doesn't exist. And I'm like, but that's the number I got when I scanned the barcode that was on the front of the door to get a number to be called. But the number doesn't exist. So I was like, oh my God. So she ended up printing a number for me. A ticket with a number, and then I sat and waited for like another hour, and it was a long wait. Sean went and sleep in the car. That's how long it was. Like, he's refreshed right now. He is good because he got a good sleep. But anyways, when I got called, you know, they told me I had to show some documents. And the documents are usually listed on their website or in the handbook. Documents such as form of identification, proof of address, social security, proof of insurance. What else, babe?
I think you have it done.
I think that's everything. So I had to show all of those things, and put on my little seatbelt. So after showing those, then, you know, they take the photo and then they send it to do, they take the photo and then you have to do like an eye test where you have to look through a machine to look at these letters that they'll call out, so to see if your vision is good, right? And not only are there letters, but they also have signs that you'll see on the road, that you have to tell them what those signs are. So some are said there are 10 signs, and some of those are like no U-turn sign, going down a steep hill sign, stop sign, yada yada yada. Right? After doing that, then I have to do the written test, which is 25 multiple choice questions, and you have to get more than 20 correct to pass. Miss Hey. When me sit down for go do the 25 questions, a piece of nervous take me over. I wasn't nervous all along until I sat there, but then when I read the first question, I was like, alright, I'm good. And I was doing it, you know. I was doing it and I was answering the questions. And I was going through, and the instruction did say that you can skip a few. You can skip the ones you don't know, answer the ones you know, and then get back to it. So that's what I did. And I answered 18 questions, and I'm like, alright, I'm good. And then, you know, we only have so many questions left, and I can't get less than 20. So the next one I answered, I got it wrong. And I was like, oh shoot. The second one I answered after that, I got it wrong. And I'm like, that's 18 and 220. I was like, oh my gosh. And they started bringing back the questions that I had skipped in the beginning, so I know that I'm not sure. So right now it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo, spell and guess, common sense, try and figure something out to make it work, because I already answered the 18 questions that I was sure of, and I got those correct, and no, 2 incorrect, so that's 20. So I have 5 questions now to get 2 out of that 5, because I need to get 20. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, those are the 5 that I'm unsure about. So it's like, what am I gonna do? There's one question about how often in the state of North Carolina, when do you register? When do you renew your registration? Whatever. 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 and 24 months. And I was like, in Jamaica, you have an option to do 6 months and 12 months. When I was reading the book, I didn't see that at all. So, anyway, so I went with 12 months because I was like, all right, I'm just saying it's annually. And I got it correct. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And that was my 19th question. And 20th question, I don't even remember the question because I guessed it. So I got 3 wrong. But it was a good experience. And then after that, I went and I did the driving test on the road. Robert helped me through the entire process. Robert is the officer at the DMV, so big up yourself because I know you're watching this video. He was great. He was good at explaining everything and answering all my questions and making the whole thing smooth. So I really like that. So far, so good. So I say all of this to say that I'm now licensed. I now have a driver's license to legally drive in the state of North Carolina, but in the entire United States, right? I'm now legally authorized to drive in the United States. I mean, I was with my Jamaican license, but you know, it's not the US license. But now I have the US license. You know what I'm saying? I always like to have my IDs because, and I try to get them as soon as I can because I look a lot younger than my age, and everywhere I go they ask me for an ID, so I like to have them, you know. Yeah, because like even earlier while I was sitting and waiting, there's one lady who asked me what I'm there for, and I told her I'm there to get my driver's license. And then another lady who heard the lady ask me that question, she was like, oh, excuse me, I heard you say you're getting a driver's license, how old are you? And I told her my age. She was like, oh, I thought you were 16. I was like, wow. So I know she's also watching this video because she just subscribed too. So hey, girl. Anyways, all of that's done. I'm gonna get some food now. So, succumb. It's a brand new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. Hello. How you guys doing? It's a brand new day. It's a good day to give thanks. I give thanks for this day. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be here on earth. It's a good day to be able to speak, to be able to see, to be able to breathe, to be able to live. So give thanks. Give thanks. And let's have a good day. How's your day going? So we're on the road. We're about to go take care of some business. So let's come along and see what happens. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens today. Okay? So right now we are in the hardware store. We're in Ace Hardware, working on a project and looking for some supplies for it. Don't know where to find it exactly, but that's what we're up to. Made a couple of stops, didn't get to film those, but you know, we're doing a do. I'm still trying to learn the place and where things are and where places are, you know, and get acclimatized and accustomed to everything here. So it's been incredible. The border. So it's the next day. I know I'm heading to the gym. I actually should have gone from morning. It's now in the afternoon, but you know, better late than never. So we're gonna do that real quickly. So let's go. I'm a hot mess right now. It's actually 50-something degrees outside. It's cold, but it's not that cold, or as cold as it usually gets. But no matter how not cold it is, I'm just not used to that. So I still have to put on something. But this time I'm putting on, you know, like a light jacket. Light, what do you call this? Sweater. For me, they're all the same. Jacket, sweater, coat is like one thing, you know. Look who's already here. Say hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's 4:30? 1 to 10.
10.
10. Okay.
Oh my God, what is this now?
Alright, I have a couple questions for you.
Oh, okay. Let's
How
hear
old
it.
are you?
29.
29. Alright. You're 29. If
Mm-hmm.
you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be?
What?
You're 29 now, right?
If I born 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I'd be 39. 10 years ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I'd be 10.
You'd be 39.
I'd be 10. Shut up.
Smart.
Shut up. Anyway, so he came ahead of me. He got a head start. But, you know, we're gonna do the do. What body parts are you working today?
Back and biceps.
Okay, alright. And then what you gonna do afterwards?
We'll play some ball.
And work what? Everywhere?
Yeah.
Have fun.
And then after that, I'm gonna be working your gluteus maximus.
Where is that? What's that?
What?
What's that?
You find out later on.
I hope you guys can see me properly. Can you tell me that I borrowed Sean's socks? Look at this. They don't fit. I don't have a personal trainer, but I kind of do have a personal trainer. So I don't have a physical one, but what I do have is an app on my phone that I used to work out. There is this lady that I follow that has like workouts on it, and it's 6 weeks. Well, this specific program I'm doing is 6 weeks workout, and it's supposed to make your body look good after 6 weeks. So I'm on week 2, day 4. So it actually, you know, gives it out each day. Warm up hits, backs and triceps and shoulders. Alright, so I usually just set that up and then get to working out and follow everything on it. Because I don't know the different movements and the different workouts to do, so this helps me a lot. And it's like paying for a gym membership without paying for a gym membership. Or it's like paying for a personal trainer but a whole lot cheaper because it's only $15 a month as opposed to a personal trainer which is in the hundreds of dollars per month depending on the one. Yeah, you can see her doing the different exercises. These are the warm-up one. You skip over and you know it should basically takes you through. And I like that. And then you know it's self-paced, so it works for me. On it, there's even an option on it where you can select that you don't have access to a gym and it like gives you a workout to do in the house. Then I usually like cleaning it before using it because you know you never know who used it before you and forgot to clean it. So here it is. So I use some disinfectant wipes, by the way. Alright, so about to start with a workout, and this one should be an hour long. So let's go.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me.
that's it for the workout session for today. I can already see that it's dark outside. Usually I work out in the mornings, but I got up so late today and then I had a bunch of things to do. So I wasn't able to work out in the morning, neither of us actually. So remember Sean told you that he was going to play football after he's finished with the drink? Look at that. Does that look like football to you? Look at that. So instead, he's playing pool and drinking wine.
Cheers.
All of that gym work for nothing, right? Gonna chill out a bit, cool down, and then have a shower, and then start making dinner. And I don't know, I'll update you as I go. So come and say hi to John.
Hi, what's up?
What's up? Tell him who you are. Who's
I'm John.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
So we're back in the supermarket. But we're only here to get two things. So we're getting water and potatoes.
Hi. Livingston is back. And right now we're making some hot chocolate. It is currently 46 degrees outside. We're making us both some chocolate for Mrs. Can you see? Can you read it?
Mrs.
Yes.
Always Right.
Mrs. Her and Mr. Him.
Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right.
Don't know if I can see it. It's blurred. Alright, you wanna see how I make my hot chocolate? Come along with me and you shall. Alright, so here are both cups. Hot water boiling over there. Not quite hot as yet. And I use Grace Roma cocoa powder. I have the chocolate bars, but that takes too much work and I feel lazy. So we're actually just gonna use the chocolate powder. Usually I put about 3/4 of the bag, but these cups are bigger than usual. And I need another bag for the next cup. And then the mom had a swagger like hers. She make me lost for words. Wait, we got cinnamon leaf? When we get that? So babe says she's gonna give me a break out the kitchen today. Not sure why that is. I assume it's because last night was great.
What was great about last night?
We had fun. Alright, so I have some actual cinnamon powder here. It's what I use with my quick mix. That's what I call quick mix chocolate, hot chocolate tea, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, however you want to call it. Cinnamon powder, and because we're lazy people, I have the nutmeg already grated. There we go. That is your nutmeg, and some people call it nutmeg. Who? Tell me if I call nutmeg. Boiling out all the germs and bacteria. I need some salt.
You remember back in the day when your grandmother and your mother need to cool tea, and this is what they would do, like just pour it from one cup to the other so that it cools.
No.
Who still does that? Just don't spill it though.
Right now I'm making a mess. So we're gonna add some salt to it right now. Maybe I'll cook tea in a bit more. Chops. And to sweeten it, I'm gonna add some agave. You can use sugar, you can use condensed milk, but today we're using some agave. You get me? Also, we're gonna put some vanilla. If you wonder where's the milk, there's no milk. We're drinking dark chocolate. Psych. We're not drinking any dark chocolate. What I'm gonna do is pour out the chocolate that's in this cup and put half in this cup and then fill the rest with milk.
In the meantime, I'm about to add the potatoes to the water.
Right? Boom.
So I'm making mashed potatoes over here, but Sean is over there.
Anyway, so we're gonna drink some oat milk. Listen, oats me. out some. Listen, your girl need a sponsor, so you know, help her out. She support you a lot with buying 1,000,000 dozens of these in the store whenever she can find it. So, you don't know? Get in touch. Let's start. Right. You don't know what this is? This is oat milk. Sorry, I didn't explain it. This is actual oat milk. It's one of my favorite oat milk because it's made on the healthier side. It has less ingredients. You ever read the ingredients to some things in the store? I don't know if you do. Not a lot of people read the ingredients, but I read the ingredients, and most of the ingredients on most things that we have or eat or consume, we either don't know how to pronounce it or don't know what the frick it is. But this is very light ingredients. It's like just oat milk with that's what it is. It's water and oats and sunflower oil, sea salt, calcium bicarbonate, and riboflavin. That's all it is. All the other stuff have all kind of gum, and the only gum I know about is chewing gum. So I can't bother with all the other stuff. Anyways.
In all fairness, I don't know what I'm cooking now. I'm just freestyling. Just now with the salmon, the mashed potato. What to the salmon I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. No, the front.
I'm overseeing.
Anyways, let me see. Let's look on the cup dirty. Look at this.
Hey, if you grew up a country or you have family a country,
English,
you know, say
English.
if you're raised in the country,
Not British English, just English, normal English, Jamaican English.
so if you were raised in the country or you have family in the country or your family come from the country, you know your chocolate tea don't taste good and it's not nice unless you see all the chocolate stain running down the side of the cup. Tell me if you agree.
Look at him, he looks so tired. He's done right now.
Change haters on a tirade, talking to the grip in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips.
Who just went back for seconds? Nah.
Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass and fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all